I hope I wasn't too loud. I'm on a new microphone. I might have been deafening. Now that I think about it. I'm sorry if that was really loud. Hi. Long time no see. Thank you. Yes, hydrate. I haven't hydrated. I haven't streamed in 3 months. I haven't streamed in 3 months. What? Last time someone... The last Steam notification... It's not Steam, stream notification I got. Before, like, people started following because of a video, which I've got to go through, was 3 months ago. I last streamed in, like, March. And my last stream was a Chivalry 2 stream. Never again. Fucking never again. That's terrible. I sincerely apologize. Did you know once upon a time streaming used to be my primary source of, like, quote-unquote creation on the internet? Would you believe it? 3 years ago? Now you know what not even 4 years ago now. Now what I do is I make fucking videos on YouTube. I write a bunch of gay furry porn on my computer and say it's a book. And then I stream like once every 5 months. Do you remember when I used to make anime openings for the games I made? That's crazy. When I say anime openings, I just take like the trailer footage and put an anime song on it, but you get what I mean. That's actually surreal. I've got to fix this. Now the video's done. What gay furry porn? What are we talking about? I just got here. Ah, you missed out on the great Hippocrates and Plato discussion. Not Hippocrates, Socrates. Sorry, they both end in Crates. They're getting confused. Also, hi, Percy. You also get bullied on daily by your friends and fans. Don't forget that. Ah, I get bullied all the time. Ah, yeah. Oh, Harrison Sansostri has a bullying fetish. He loves getting bullied. Shut up. Alright, well, let me quickly thank the people from the new video who have actually came and followed my Twitch. Neck M23, No More Ender, Jodorific, Ghost Knight 14 Cruisin', Stickfi Stone, that one Bob Ater Boy, Lou and Remy, Leo Nanai, and Helibus Hawk. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. This has had a minor influx of people because of the most recent video, which, yeah, was a lot of work. I'm glad it's done. I enjoyed making it. I think it's a good video. Certainly not like the most sentimentally meaningful. I just thought it'd be a really interesting video. Signalis video stays #1, and probably for a very, very long time it will stay #1. Anyway, what we're going to be doing today is I just kind of want to get back into the rhythm of streaming. And I'm currently in the process of playing XCOM Chimera Squad. I started it yesterday. I was meant to stream yesterday. The reason I ended up not streaming is because I went to take a shower. Very rare occasion for me, you know, it's like a monthly occurrence. I go take a shower. I come back upstairs. I dry off everything, do my hair. I sit down, and the literal moment I'm about to click start stream, I get a call from a random phone number, and I pick it up, and I'm like, hi, hello, and I think maybe it's someone from my old uni, maybe it's like a work thing, and it's my boss. And I'm like, oh, hey, what's up? And he says, yeah, you're meant to be working today. And I was like, what? And he says, yeah, Harrison, you're on the rota today. And I go and check, and I am on the rota. Now, there was a mishap because the company accidentally sent the wrong, not the wrong rota, well, no, it is the wrong rota, but it was actually the rota for next week, not this week. So I saw I was working the weekend, and I was like, okay, cool, I'm not working the weekday. And then, like, Monday, Tuesday, it got sent that I'm actually meant to be working on Wednesday. There was a mutual fuck-up, because I'm also meant to check for paper rota, and I didn't. It's a mutual fuck-up, but I went, I worked there, it was an easy shift, I've come back, and I'm happy to stream this game. I think it will be, I don't know if I'm going to focus on it. I do want to play Felverdeck on stream. The hesitation I have is that I actually kind of want to play this game in my own time. And if I do it on stream, I can only really play it once a week for like 2 to 3 hours. So I think what we'll be doing instead is we will be streaming Felverdeck for the next one. We're actually going to play that game. It's a game that I've said since April I'm going to play, and been torturing us spooks saying I'll play it, and I have not. We'll get to it eventually. For the time being for this stream, we're going to stream Chimera Squad, and I'll take you through it. Because Chimera Squad was actually, let me actually switch scenes here real quick. For what's the difference from normal XCOM and Chimera? I'm glad you asked. I was just about to get into that. You, well done. Good questions. Good questions in the audience. I'm happy already. Okay. Now, I need to verbalize my procedure Number 1, unmute the game. Number 2, turn on master volume. Okay. There is audio. The game can be heard. We are not doing that fuck up for a 10th time. I am not streaming 3.5 hours of a game. And then at the end someone goes, "Oh, Harrison, why longest edging streak I've had?" Spooks, get the fucking edge of my chat. Anyway. The difference between the regular XCOMs, like XCOM and XCOM 2, and XCOM Chimera Squad, is XCOM Chimera Squad Edge of Spotted Death. We call them Gooners. That's the politically correct term, Gooner. The difference between XCOM Chimera Squad and the 2 other XCOMs is that XCOM Chimera Squad is a spin-off game released in, I believe, April of 2020, just after I was on like a 6-month break from COVID from school. And I remember downloading it onto my shitty 10-year-old laptop thinking I could play it, and of course I couldn't. I spent the next 4 years not playing it. I got a PC in 2021 thanks to CHIMERA, again, very generous donation. Some of you here might be new in the sense of you've only really joined like around the Signalis Lethal Company video, and you will not know CHIMERA. CHIMERA is... I don't think they're really around much anymore. They might be lurking, I don't know. But CHIMERA was like my #1 viewer for like a solid 2 to 3 years. They were in like every single stream. And it came to a point in March of 2021. I'd been streaming off my Xbox, which I don't know why the fuck people watched. The audio was terrible, and sometimes because in all my infinite wisdom, I thought putting an Ethernet cable from my Xbox into a Wi-Fi booster would count as an Ethernet connection, and it doesn't really. It's like a glorified Ethernet connection. It's still Wi-Fi. There's a wireless connection from the booster to the router. I was on a 1.5k bitrate stream. I remember playing Darkest Dungeon on it, and there's one infamous stream where the internet got so bad, the game just changed color. Like, I don't know why the fuck people watched it. Maybe it's my enigmatic personality. But CHIMERA eventually reached out and was like, "Hey, I've got a PC. I'm getting a new PC. This old one is still pretty good for the current time." It was like a 1060 Ti, which is apparently a very good graphics card. They watched because they were bored? Probably. And they were like, "I'm happy to give it to you." And I was like, "Oh, how much do you want for it?" And they were like, "I don't want it. I will give it to you for free. And in return, all I want is a copy of your book for free." And I was like, "Are you sure you don't want me to pay you?" And they were like, "Yep." And I was like, "Do you want me to pay for the duty for it to come in?" And they were like, "No, I'm paying for all of it. I will give you this book for free." You know what's crazy? I'm gonna give them every single book in the series for free. But they thought when I went to mail them the second one that they'd have to pay for the second one. They'd given me a whole fucking PC, and they were like, "Oh, it's in return, I get 1 book for free." From Harrison Sansustry. It's, wow, yeah, it's bizarre. But that generosity led to me eventually streaming on PC, doing my first XCOM and Darkest Dungeon campaigns. And then eventually I got around to downloading Chimera Squad. That's a bit of the background as to why I've got it. Chimera Squad differs in the sense of it's not really a longitudinal campaign in the same way. There's no permadeath. You're playing with a set roster of predetermined, already written set characters. And if a character hits 0 HP... Thank you, Autumn. I'm sorry that I broke your smug-scription streak, Autumn. I know you've smug-scribed for 42... Actually, no, you probably were... You're probably smug-scribing for all the months I was... probably not streaming as well, so thank you very much for that. I also hope this guy's gone forever, but I'm back. I had to come back. I couldn't let my last stream be a Chivalry 2 stream. What example am I setting? But yeah, Chimera Squad is more linear. It's a more linear game. And there's a bunch of different things. The main thing is there's no permadeath, which at first when I heard, I was actually a little bit disappointed. I thought it'd be like a Fire Emblem-esque sort of game. But it doesn't work like that. If one of your characters quote-unquote dies, you lose the mission and you have to redo it. It's a spin-off game. It's a smaller game. I've only played a little bit of the beginning. That's why I wanted to stream some of it. Personally, I think the worst asset of the game is the written dialogue, which I'm sure you will see eventually. But I think so far it's very fun. But it's early days. So, this is, let me take
Today,
you
the
to...
City Council appointed Councilor Parada as Deputy Mayor until the upcoming elections. Councilor Vorthu expressed his displeasure after the session.
He opposed the bulk of Mayor Nightingale's policies. A new title won't change that.
The Deputy Mayor responded.
Biggest waste of... Oh, thank you very much. Wait, hold on. Alert
My
box.
goal is to keep the lights on until
Where's
we
the alert
elect a
box?
new mayor. No more, no less.
Is the alert box
More
not coming
as
up?
the story
Oh, for
develops.
fuck's sake.
This is Celio Dash for Channel
But
37.
it's here. It's actually over the gameplay footage, so I'm confused as to why it wouldn't... Oh, did it show up? Okay, I'm just blind as fuck. Alright, I moved it to the top left. But thank you very much, Spooks, for the Prime sub. I appreciate it. Appreciate the support. And I'm pretty sure he boosted the server as well, so thank you. Okay, so, hold on. Let me show you guys something. So, we go to the armory. This is our roster of guys so far. The premise is that we are part of an... we are a SWAT team. And we are working in City 31, which used to be an old Advent fortification. That is now a multiracial, multi-species city. So, it's aliens are here, humans are here, hybrids are here. And we are running a SWAT team to keep the peace, as it were. At the beginning of the game, in the tutorial, the mayor of this city got blown up in a big bomb. It takes place after XCOM 2, by the way. They got blown up in a big bomb after the tutorial, and we have to investigate just as to how this happened. We have to look at 3 different factions, one of them being like the weapons dealers, the other ones being like the religious fundamentalists guys. You'll get to see that. But these are the set characters so far. So Cadet Claymore, I recently recruited. He's just a guy. That's why I wanted to recruit him. I've got him on a Spec Ops mission to get some reward. I decided yesterday. I can't exactly remember. I'm
sure you already know your way around the armory. Each of you
this
has
is our
a
dispatch guy.
locker here. But it's also where we announce field promotions, which I'm doing now.
Another bit of ribbon.
Congratulations. I realize now there should have been a cake.
Okay, that dialogue was actually okay. That's funny. So yep, it's still a like a skill progression tree, but as you can see, it's very limited. There's only 4 available ranks to go through, whereas in the original XCOM games you'd have like 8 or 9. No, probably 8. You had 8 to go through. You'd also have like a bunch of side stuff in terms of like gene mutations in the original games. Not in the original games. In XCOM Enemy Within, you had meld, so you could make them into a mech soldier or like a genetic super soldier. This is Alpha Strike. Godmother fires the shotgun during the breach and will take their turn earlier on the timeline. Godmother also gains 1 bonus. Breaching is another thing that we'll no doubt get to. Okay, Alpha Strike. Interesting. Okay, so Godmother is our typical assault shotgun breacher. Terminal is our medic support. Promotion to rank Deputy Agent. Refresh. The Gremlin heals all allies at their breach points for 2 HP, 1 use per mission. Brilliant. Okay, yep, that's pretty fair game. This guy, Cherub, this is the most annoying motherfucker on the team. Just the most... He is the MCU dialogue character. A lot of characters can be guilty of it, but this one is the most annoying, and you will see why. It's very fucking grating. Phalanx. Enemies focus their fire on Cherub, ignoring other XCOM units at the breach points. Block all damage and gain 1 charge for each attack. 1 use per mission. The smug rubric of the squad. I'm a bit fucking insulted. You'd say that about me. Okay, this is a sectoid. Honestly, I'm a little bit off-put that he hasn't got shoes. But it is what it is. What's this? Verge lifts an enemy into the air, removing their cover bonuses during the breach. Levitation cancels all alert or aggressive enemy behaviors. Oh, okay. That's actually kind of sick. And then, so, you constructed an android unit. These versatile soldiers are valuable backups to main squad agents. So, androids are like in the first XCOM Fire Axis games, you had something called shivs, which were robots that you could make. So, these were manufactured soldiers, but they couldn't be leveled up in terms of skills. They have a set base stat. They are the expendables, basically. If one of these guys gets hit to 0 HP, they go down, and I have 2 turns to revive them. If I revive them, they, I believe, go in like for ICU for a bit, and they earn a scar, which is a permanent debuff, which I should be able to train out here, yeah, in training. So I could select a unit to buff specific stats, or if one of these guys had a wound, I could hit training as like physiotherapy to stop that, to get rid of it. What are you doing? 85 credits? Okay, so in 2 turns I get 85 credits. Android personnel. So this is our research thing. This is also, again, quite small. Modular androids. Modular... We're going to go with modular... How long is this? 2 day turns. City anarchy's still quite low. This is our fail state, basically. If this goes to the top, then we lose, pretty much. That's like the fail state in the original XCOM, the Avatar Project, and XCOM 2, so on and so forth. We're gonna go modular armor. We're playing on normal difficulty because I've never played the game before. But yeah, we're gonna stick with modular armor. I think it's always a good shout to make sure our guys can tank a couple more hits. They're actually quite squishy. So, okay, assembly, city map. Now this is where we look at everything going on. We've got it split into 9 different quadrants in City 31. The purple, I believe, is a story mission, and these are side missions. So we can go and do these. Although that being said, I see. So unrest is going up, and I think it's because we've left this without touching it. We get some extra Illyrium here, or we can get some money. But we are about to make 85 credits from the special operation that Claymore's doing. So we're probably going to go do this. Unknown Grey Phoenix. This district is the target of an active hostile operation, but we don't know enough to shut it down. Unrest will increase in the district while the operation is active. Completing lead missions will accelerate investigation, giving us an early opportunity to shut down an operation. I see. Okay, so this is raising unrest down in the south. Got it. Okay. Let's have a look. Locate missing informant. One of 31's PD's informants has gone missing. Providing them with access to our more sophisticated tracking equipment could help narrow the search. Illyrium smuggler. 31 PD has been unable to dismantle an Illyrium smuggling ring in the city. If we help locate one of their safe houses. I don't know why Streamlabs just keeps going welcome to the chat room over and over. I'm going to assume no one's typed rather than I've missed messages. I hope I haven't missed any messages. The last one I've seen is the smug rubric of the squad. 31 PD is unable to dismantle an Illyrium ring, so on and so forth. I think let's compound our financial spending ability, and let's send an APC. So this is how we can spend the day, just doing miscellaneous tasks. Unrest, however, as you can see,
The city is
has
shaken
gone up.
by the untimely loss of our mayor. But with everything this
Mission.
city has been through,
Okay.
I have to believe we'll come out of this
I believe these are
stronger than
lead
ever.
missions. Yes, these are lead missions.
Let's not sugarcoat this, Roger. How can we feel safe when our duly elected officials are kidnapped and assassinated?
You're absolutely right. This is a tragedy. We can't forget or forgive.
So I was
But
having a
how do
sip
we
of my
move
Sprite
on?
lemonade.
Tension can be felt on every
Probably
street
going to want to go
and
here.
in
This seems
every
like we get
home.
more.
Together,
More
Glorgo,
intel
that's how
over
we
it.
move on. Throughout our city's history, we've faced many challenges and threats, but only together can we find peace.
Let's hope you're right.
Our opposition acquired encrypted blueprints for a critical piece of the city's infrastructure. We need to get them back before they can crack them open. Extra padding armor mod. Ooh. Okay, and what was the other one? Advanced autoloader weapon mod. No, let's go for this. Padded armor. doesn't have a shit.
Sometimes we need to infiltrate hostile territory. This usually means we're after important contraband. Grab the contraband and get out. Do not stick around.
Okay. So we have a fifth guy. Reinforcements. Okay, fair enough. I guess that's if someone goes down, we can bring in these guys. On Godmother, we have a breaching charge, but you'll see there's like a whole breach system for this game, which is quite cool. And we also have trank rounds. Trank rounds mean that if you shoot someone who was about to die, instead they'll be knocked out, as it were. Don't ask me how shooting someone with a bullet that's meant to make them go to sleep works. I don't know the logistics of that, but I'm just going to say that it works. I'm putting it on Godmother because Godmothers are assault and typically they get critical hits, so usually they tend to kill people in a single shot. Downing suspects instead of killing them gives us more intel, and I think that gives us some rewards. I can't exactly remember. Utility items. Let's check our supply real quick. So we have 75 credits. Android servers, reinforcement units of an agent. Okay, so we can spend money on this. We also then have medkits. We already have smoke grenades, tracer rounds, grant +5 aim to an agent when equipped. That's all of our money for that. Ceasefire grenades are quite good as well. Auto key card grants breach access through a security door. An auto card key uses it. Okay, yeah, we're going to take this as well. And then we're going to put that on you there. Okay. Redeem trans rights. Trans rights. Thank you for having that going on. Utility item. Make items available. No additional items. Do you have a medkit? No, that's a ceasefire grenade. We have a medkit. Did I not buy one? Maybe I don't think I bought one because Terminal has a healing ability. I probably just didn't buy one. Okay, that's fine. We can do without. We have a healer on our team. There's such a lack of enthusiasm. Oh, shut up. Okay, here we go. I also... It's also quite limited in terms of customizing the weapons people have. So typically anyone who used to have an assault rifle as like a... As a regular soldier or like an assault, you'd be able to switch between, so I could give her an assault rifle or a shotgun. You can't do that in this one. I wonder actually, can I do this for you? Ah, interesting. So I can do it for this. Okay, I'm happy just leaving them with an assault rifle. All right, let's go. Here we go.
Contraband confirmed on site. You're good to go.
Okay, alright, I got spared from Marvel dialogue there. Brilliant, okay. So this is the breaching system. We have different options as to how we want to breach in. In terms of the gameplay, it's room-to-room combat encounters, as opposed to in the original XCOM where you'd have to like move around, find the enemies, find the objective. This is just room-to-room encounters. It's focused down specifically on the combat. So it's, I like that a lot for a spin-off game. I like that they've just cut straight to the meat of it. We have different options as to where to go in, and we get a bunch of different status effects based on it. So if we go from the skylight, for instance, successful shots on enemies during breach will stun them. Rush. A unit's turn jumps forward to follow the previous agent's turn. Pinpoint. Successful shots on enemies will crit. I probably want to put Godmother here, because if Godmother crits, it's probably going to be an instant kill. Then I'm going to put Cherub here, because Cherub's got a pistol, so they can't really do a lot of damage. Successful shots on enemy breach will stun. I'd rather actually put Verge here, because we have stun moves, like psychic moves. I will put Terminal here, successful shots on... Successful shots. And then here we are, here comes the breach. 3, 2, 1.
It's go time!
Okay, so... Breach fire, 3 to 5, and we've got 33% chance of crit versus Legionnaire. If we shoot someone, it's going to stun them, but simultaneously, it's better to just outright kill who we can. So, there we go, one down.
You see that?
Okay, now Verge. This one, I believe, is we're going to go earlier in the turn. If we levitate you... And then... 100... I think we might crit them. And then, if I shoot... Oh, we don't want to shoot them in the back. We want to try and take them alive. Cover rush. Yeah, let's go for cover rush. Also, the way the turns work now, you don't take all your goes and then they take all their goes. You do it in a set turn order. So as you can see, Terminal's going to go first, and then Verge, and then after that, enemies will go in differing orders. Fortunately, Verge, we could probably... Godmother's going to go after him. And I don't want him to move to better cover, so probably we want to move up here and just immediately subdue him. Probably we can stun this guy. Yeah, so I can subdue from here. That's going to knock him out. So he's unconscious. Oh, god damn! Oh my god! No way! Yeah. So then, we have an 80% chance here. I don't know why I keep... Is it also, just to check, is it happening for anyone else in the chat? Does it keep saying welcome to the chat room or something? It keeps doing it for me and I have no clue why. It's not a big deal as long as I'm seeing the messages, but I'm just really confused as to why it's doing that. I would like to apologize. I got to play XCOM. We have 33% crit chance. We're doing a 3 to 5. It's very likely we're going to kill this guy. And then we can immediately move to Godmother. Honestly, yeah, fuck it.
Hostile pacified.
And we then get a flank shot from here. So we can immediately take this one out. Sorry, boss. Bang.
Hostile down.
Brilliant. Alright. So then that turns clear. We've got the blueprints immediately from that. Alright. Oof. Fleet-footed. All units entering here get +3 mobility. Agent damage likely. Surprise. Successful shots on enemies. Breach will stun. We can go through the vent. Interesting. Why is it doing 2 and 1? Needs infiltrator weave. Ah, I don't even have that. I don't know what that is. Okay, we're gonna have to just go with this one. Which sucks, but... Hold on. Fuck, how do I... Okay, just remove it. Just click it. Alright, all units here entering get +3 mobility. Alright, that's fine. Vent like Among Us.
Stay behind me.
It's not 2020 anymore, little bro. Okay. This one. Alright, aggressive I think means they're going to shoot at us as we move. That guy's a sectoid. We have a bunch of different shots we can take here. I think we focus fire on the Legionnaire. Okay. Who is this right now? I think this is Terminal. No, it's Godmother, but they're down, lovely. Okay. And then we're gonna levitate the guy in the back.
We're here for that target. Take it and run.
Okay. I go first, and then number 2 here is gonna take a move. We could probably, if the AI, I don't know how smart the AI is on normal. They could just go here and flank all of us. Oh, this guy's got a shield as well. I see. Okay. Get levitated, idiot. Also, the civilians here, unlike in XCOM 2, when you can kill civilians like with like 0 repercussion, if any civilians die by my hand, we get some civil unrest as a result. So ideally, we don't want to be doing that. Okay. Kinetic shield. Cherub places energy shield and self-ally to prevent all damage for the next attack. Paladin is going number 8. We're doing 1 for 1 here. In terms of turns. Godmother should be able to move up here on the flank and kill this guy. So I'm quite confident in that. I think, if anything, if I move here, a flank might be quite difficult. I flank here and I put a kinetic shield on Verge. I think what I'm going to do. This means the next attack on him will immediately miss. Which, yes, I knew he was going to do that. And then it's going to give charge to Cherub, which means his shield charge attack is going to do 1 point of extra damage. Lovely. Okay, yep, so we can get a good flank here.
On the move.
Swift and steady.
Alright, civilians escaping now. 91, 33% crit. It's possible. Yes!
One less target.
So they're unconscious as well, so we've got more intel there. Okay, they're running to bite me. Ah, yikes!
I'm hit. Still up.
You see, that's what I don't like about the voice acting, right? Imagine, like, a human-sized serpent slithered up to you and just bit you. And you're like, ah, I'm hit. So I've just had Raz message in the bottom right saying, snake baddie, snake baddie. Thank you, Raz. But it's I was saying actually to Raz yesterday, I was like, man, what I would kill for Insurgency Sandstorm voice acting in like an XCOM game. It would be so, like, I think that voice acting in the other XCOM games is actually quite good in terms of the soldier characters, but for this I'm not fond. It's too weak. Snake is not a baddie, they're a criminal. No, not this. We will be getting an agent that is an XCOM Viper, and as you know, the internet is quite infatuated with the XCOM Vipers. Just trying to think about what to do here. I can move here and flank him. He might come here and hurt Godmother. I can come here and I could kill this one. There we go. Alright, one down. I did not know that, Smug. Thank you. I'm gonna go dive in a kiddie pool filled with bleach.
No permanent damage.
Bro, you just got shot with a gun. I'd be like, oh! That'd be my fucking sound. I wouldn't be like, ugh, no permanent damage. I've read my Reddit threads, and I know the ballistics would not harm my internal organs. Yeah, I'm really not a fan of the voice acting for this game, if I'm honest. But okay, what we can do... Who's next? Alright, Cherub goes next. We can move... here, and I can flashbang. Because these guys are out in the open. Or I could do Battle Madness, and he could hit his friend. Yeah, let's do that.
Removing target.
LOL. Then it's going to be Godmother next. Oh, we have reinforcements coming in here at the end of the round. Okay, so we've got to keep that in mind. So we have to deal with these guys as fast as possible. I could do a charge bash on him. Oh, but I think they're panicked for one turn, right? Is that what's happening? I don't know what that means. What's preparation? I forget. Increase defense by 30 and dodge by 50. Take time. Oh, okay. So this is like a... Okay. So you bide your time on this turn. So we can get a flank here on the trooper. Godmother's going to take damage. I'm probably going to overwatch Godmother on the door. Okay. I think the plan's going to be... I charged bash this guy. And I'm going to do it from this position.
Made the arrest.
Shifting.
Okay. Now terminal, we need to heal you.
Let's get your insides back inside.
I needed that.
Let's get your insides back at meanwhile she's missing an arm. She's like, ow! Where's my fucking arm? Alright, we can't really move. Overwatch.
I'll shoot at anything that moves.
I'm okay. Just banged up.
Yep, that needs stitches.
Yeah, that needs stitches. Uh-huh, yeah. What a Sigma? Oh, here they come. Hi, did you want to do anything with the Overwatch? Guess not. Oh, okay, now she's firing. Oh!
Drop the hostile.
She was waiting for that guy. My bad. My bad, Omi. Okay. Cherub's going first. We're flanked here. We might need to dart into a corner or something, honestly. Oh, I think this is what it's talking about. Reinforcements just going to keep coming. Okay. I think the best thing we can do then is Verge goes for the evidence. And we take... Oh, we could flank here. We take cover here.
Heading over there.
And then we're going to put a kinetic shield on Godmother. I think Godmother's the most in trouble. Or can I not? What, do we have to be in line of sight? Shit. Alright, let's put it on Verge.
Popping and blocking.
I'm running low.
Like, how much would it cost for some of these voice actors to do a little bit of yelling, you know? Like, he's here, he's there. Like, what would it cost him to just yell, like, I've got to cover you! Or some shit. Like, there's just no energy to the delivery. I'm all for, like, a little bit of humorous dialogue and stuff, but it's just, I don't know. I move here, we can kill him. Or knock him out, rather. If I move here as well. Or if I move here, Just worried about what this guy's going to do, number 5. But we do have Terminal to help deal with it. I think my best bet is I move here.
Changing position.
Big bang.
Target down.
He's unconscious.
Good hit.
Smug hates comedy to nobody's surprise. That is not fucking true. And you need to stop spreading lies about my comedic aptitudes. We probably need to heal Cherub, but I have no fucking clue. We should have put it on Terminal, honestly. I'm gonna stick here. What's this one? Team up. Terminal coordinates with target unimpaired ally, moving their turn next on the timeline. But Verge is going next anyway. We could probably stun him. Let's just dash out. Okay. Let's move up here. Stupor. Okay, stun for 1 turn. So he's still going to take his turn, but he's going to have an aim penalty, I think.
Still here.
Guess that didn't matter much.
They think you an appealing target.
Love a massive blood spatter from the non-lethal bullets.
Moving on target.
Okay. Oh, are you standing next to a fucking flammable barrel? That does 4 damage. Definitely gonna take that shot. Just trying to think of my positioning. Okay. Put a kinetic shield on Godmother. And then... Bye-bye! Okay. Oh, it shielded him because he had a point of armor.
Cover me while I reload.
Oh, I need to reload as well. Fuck. Alright. We're gonna toss a flashbang with Verge. Where's number 2 here? This is them. Number 2... Oh, I hope these guys don't have nades. I'm really hoping these guys don't have grenades. Alright, let's back up a little bit here.
Moving.
That one sees you.
Moving their turn next on the timeline. Alright, I see. Okay, so we're going to immediately bring them up here. Alright, what we're going to do, we're going to give Verge the team up, because then he's going to be able to flashbang them. Reload.
Reloaded.
Okay. Alright, throw flashbang grenade. We can get these 3 guys back here.
Lights out.
I almost looked.
Ugh, Cherub, can you shut the fuck up, bro? And then actually, we can compound this. Okay, open chest. Encrypted blueprints, lovely. Alright, we have this. Okay, then what we can do... Right, so we have to evacuate people now. Okay, what we can do... I put a Battle Madness on... Trooper. One of these guys I can put it on, and it might... They're going to shoot their pal. Put it on you.
Eliminating.
Oh! Okay, he's just moving there.
Target spotted.
Okay, good. Connect shield. This one's going to be aggressive. I'm worried about number 4. Okay, it's our next turn. Good. Alright. This is a good time to get a flanking shot here. Just trying to think. Because Verge is 1 bad shot and then he goes down. Okay, what I'm going to do... Heal Verge.
Gremlin on the way.
Oh, throw ceasefire grenade. Yes, this is perfect. Now these guys can't do shit.
Throwing grenade.
Weapon disabled. Alright, now let's get aggressive with these guys.
Another collar for the medic.
They have to reload, I think, to restart their weapon. Yep, there we go. Okay, apart from you.
Still standing. Barely.
What? Did I misunderstand that? Oh, God, no. That could have been bad. Okay. Well, glad I know. Clearly, maybe it didn't hit him. I think he was behind this or something. Okay, we are all going first. Verge isn't going to make it on time, though. We need to get... Who can I charge bash here? I think we put a kinetic shield on terminal. I think it only affects the weapon they have equipped. Well, there's no ability for us to change weapons, so these guys shouldn't be able to either. They just have pistols. We can charge bash them. And Godmother actually could move up for a flank here. He's still stunned as well.
Welcome. I made the arrest.
Okay.
Hostile subdued.
Okay, lovely. Right, we need to run. Me when I make the arrest. I made the arrest. Hey guys, I made the arrest. Okay, let's heal Cherub here.
Need a little help?
Okay. Oh, flank on you, but I have kinetic shield. So who gives a fuck? Okay, reinforcement sentiment. Yeah, let's just get out of it. Run forward, boys.
I'm moving.
May as well. No, we can't take the shot from there. Oh, we can scat. Evac. Alright, well that's for mission done. Excellent. From 10 captured enemies, you've earned 20 intel. Yes. Brilliant. Here we are. Here's our 30 frame per second locked animation. Lovely extra padding. Oh man, I was hoping they'd die. No. Yeah, we have arrested them. Okay.
Reports confirm significant unrest in City 31. Without the city's trust, Reclamation cannot investigate effectively.
Anything we can do about that?
Results can earn back the public trust. We're here to keep the city safe, so there's no better way than doing just that. The City Council has approved Reclamation's use of field teams. This will keep a lid on unrest, but with community support, they can do much more.
Okay. Is it city map? Okay, the district unrest isn't how we tell bad things are getting out in the streets. Make missions harder as it rises, and when it fills up, it starts to add city anarchy. City anarchy is the ultimate measure of City 1. If it gets out of control, you will fail the campaign. Okay. Field team. What does this do? There are 3 types of field teams: security, finance, and technology. Each is focused on a different resource. You'll be able to upgrade field teams to increase their income value and unlock other effects, or switch to a different type. Field teams cost intel and increase in price as you build and upgrade more field teams. Okay. 15 intel income every Friday. 20 credits income, 10 Illyrium income. Plus 5 intel income, 30 plus 30 intel bonus on reward district missions. Okay, I'd say... I'm happy to put it in here, to be honest. Yeah, let's do it. Lovely. Okay. Additional 15 intel. You can now build field teams, City 31 districts. Field teams help control district unrest and generate resources. You've been awarded 1 free field team to get started. Oh, sick. Okay. Okay. One free field team. Field team abilities are now available to be used. The vigilance is ready immediately, which can lower the unrest in a targeted district. Field teams overall. Okay. Okay, so then we probably need to start spreading these out, not just have them all in the same spot. So let's get in the fringe, and let's start putting a financial one down. Okay, lovely. Vigilance. Lovely. Okay, so we're down on unrest now. That's very good. Situation target to reveal the scavenger market has appeared on the map. What? 85 credits. Brilliant. Okay. Intel Illyrium. Training assembly. Modular armor. Agents can equip armor mods in the armory. Lovely. Enhanced armor. Breach explosives. Items made to distract and disorient the enemy should help cover our entrance. Breach tactical equipment. Preparation is key. Medipatch, holo scanner, target analyzer, modular androids. Improved field teams. 3 days. Okay. Enhanced armor. 70 Illyrium. That's quite a lot. Okay. I say let's start looking at modular weapons, start upgrading our weapons for the time being. If we head into the armory, apparently we can make use of padded armor. Body armor. Extra padding. Ah, okay. So this is like... I know what this is. This is like the ceramic padding thing that you could get in... Oh, do we only get one? We only get one? Scar. How did you get a scar? Earned when gravely wounded out in Operation Easygoing Weapon. Mobility reduced by 3. Okay, so we do need to put you in training. Fitness. Yeah, let's do that. That way we have Claymore to replace him. I'm just trying to think like okay, loadout. We get one of these? I'm guessing. Is this something we make in supply? Yes, it is. And it costs 60. That's stupid as fuck. Not buying that. Infiltrator Weave gains the adaptable passive ability. This agent can use vent breach points. The Infiltrator Mac Weave, plus dodge, stock body armor with Mac Weave, anticipates and augments an agent's sudden movements. We have a lot of this other stuff. We need a med kit because we haven't got terminal. Mac Weave, this. We have 80. I think we need this more than anything. Brilliant. Okay. Happy with that. Let's go back to the armory. I think of all the people who need the additional armor, it's going to be him. So let's give him the extra padding. Infiltrator's Weave, I might actually want to give to Godmother, because Godmother's our flanker. Infiltrator Weave. And otherwise, we don't have anything else to really give out. Okay. Lovely. Yeah, we only have 4 guys. Okay. Alright, I just need to quickly go and check on the dogs. I will be right back. Just give me a moment. Okay, I'm back. Now I need to quickly... So I need to quickly look up this welcome to chat thing. Your VPN is disconnecting and connecting over and over. Is my VPN on? I don't think it is. No, it's not on. Or maybe it is on. Hold on.